my channel. This is the life of Clarissa Louise. I am the queen of all of the journeys. Any journey that you can think of, I have been on it, or I am still on it, or I need to start it. So if you want to watch me in all of my endeavors, then subscribe and join the tribe. And if you don't want to subscribe, just come back and check on me and see where I'm at on any one of these journeys. So today is the journey of the surgeries. This is the journey, this is the series of the tummy tuck journey. Good morning, Jules. Clarissa Louise clocking in. Hope your week has been very stress-free and productive this week. Today is September the 22nd, 2022, and it is currently 8:43 in the morning. I am currently on my way to my doctor's appointment. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday to speak with a doctor about getting a referral to a surgeon for my tummy tuck. So I'm actually ready to start my tummy tuck process. And I think I have been telling y'all that I was in 3 years post-op. I don't know how a whole year got away from me or how I sped up a year. I had gastric sleeve surgery 2 years ago, and now I want a tummy tuck because I have had two C-sections. This car stuck in the middle of the lane. Oh my God, they done had a wreck. Let me go. Okay, somebody done hit and ran them because the other, oh, there they go. Let me go for the laws get him. We be tied up. I'm already running like 10 minutes late for my appointment. It's at 8:50 and I literally only got like 12 minutes to get there. I am pursuing a tummy tuck. I don't know if it's going to be approved, but I'm starting the process. I have United Healthcare insurance through Texas Medicaid. The Texas Medicaid through United Healthcare paid for my gastric sleeve surgery. So I went and researched the stipulations and requirements I just checked my insurance to see if they even cover the tummy tuck. It's not actually called a tummy tuck, like the professional word for it is called panilectomy. I can't say it, but I'm gonna put it up here on the screen. That is the professional word for it. Layman's terms, tummy tuck, skin removal, whatever you want to say, but that's what it is. And so my insurance does cover it, and some of the stipulations are you must have had to have a C-section, excessive weight gain, excessive weight loss, and excessive hanging skin, some other stuff like that. But I'll pull that back up and put a clip of it on here too. But I do fall in the category of C-sections and excessive weight gain, then excessive weight loss, and now I have that flap at the bottom of where my incision was for the C-section, and it causes extra skin hangage down there. And no matter how much I work out my gut area, that little flap down there will never leave. And so my doctor yesterday, she did agree. She said, after looking at it, she said, golly, you're running, 5 to 8 miles a day, 3 to 4 times a week, doing strength training and stuff like that. And she was like, if you don't mind, I'll just put that in your records, about the workouts that you're doing. But she was like, unfortunately, with the skin hanging and the flap due to the incision of your C-sections, that part down there is depleted, and it's going to be very hard for you to get control of that because you're already 2 years post-op, and you know, you're maintaining your weight. You have not went all the way back up to your weight that you started with. And you know, she knows about the 20-pound weight gain, but she still said, I'm maintaining perfectly fine, because I'm doing what needs to be done to get that off and reach my goals. And I understand, you know, all the ins and outs of my weight loss journey and what it takes for me to maintain. So that was good to hear that she, you know, could see that I was doing that. And she did agree that that area down there is going to be something hard. And I told her about my insecurities as well. You know, with wearing dresses, if I don't wear a girdle, then I can only wear all closed around dresses. Like, I want to feel sexy. I want to, you know, feel back to myself after 20, you know, almost 20 years of not having the stomach that I used to have prior to kids, or even right after I had kids. You know, it gradually, you know, my excessive weight gain gradually came about. It's not necessarily because I had kids. The C-sections, yes, it's because of the kids, but the excessive weight gain that caused the flappage and everything, that's my fault for overeating and glutton and being greedy and just letting food control me. I can admit that. So that's why I'm trying to correct that. That's why I got the sleeve, and that's why I'm trying to maintain. Because, oh baby, you know, watching my journey and watching my series, you're gonna know whether you have weight loss surgery or not. If you do not put in the work, if you do not do your workouts, if you do not eat healthy, if you do not have any mental discipline and change and revamp your mind about the way that you feel about food and how you treat food, you will gain all your weight back and some. That won't be me. I'm not going to gain all my weight back, but I have had regain. So trust and believe. Getting the surgery to lose weight, whether y'all believe it or not, because I know a lot of y'all out there talk down on us people that have weight loss surgery to lose weight and stuff, but it's not the easy way out, baby. It's just a jump start. And if you don't know how to start or where to start, and you have a journey, then, you know, it would be something that you could consider too, instead of talking down on it. Do your research. You know, watch people's journeys. There's so many other people in the community on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube outside of me that, you know, are maintaining or starting the process or going through the process. And it's a journey, mentally, physically, spiritually, all that. It's a mental, like, it's a whole freaking mental, physical transformation of your mind, body, and spirit, literally. And that's what I mainly be focusing on over here on my channel, is I have to transform my mind and my spirit in order for my body to fall in line. Because if my mind is not in alignment, then I'm just gonna fall back into my old ways. And that's how I gained 20 pounds. I fell back into my old ways, and here I am, you know, fighting to still reach my goals that I had for myself when I had this surgery. Like, I don't want to have this surgery and let myself down. I'm not worried about what nobody else think about me. This is for me. This is me versus me. And I am not going to have a major surgery and put my body through that traumatic ass situation that it went through just to gain all my weight back, get fat again, get all bent out of shape, and start glutting and being greedy and stretch my, like, I'm not, because over time my stomach is going to stretch back out even more than it is now. So that's why it's important that you do your research and you don't talk shit and talk down on stuff that you don't know, or just because you don't understand it. That's what our problem is. We talk down about stuff we don't understand and want to belittle people for what they did for themselves, just because you may not understand it and you may not know how to do it for you, and you may not want to take the time to do the footwork to figure out how to get yourself healthy. Don't penalize nobody else in the world for looking after themselves. And I'm not saying y'all are doing that to me, my subscribers and my viewers, but you wouldn't believe the type of criticism that, you know, weight loss surgery people get. So it is what it is. The rest on the to-do list for today is once I leave this tummy tuck appointment, I'm just going in for labs. So she told me to come back in today because I hadn't fasted. I had already ate breakfast. Me and Joy had went to Starbucks. I ate some scrambled eggs and a hash brown, and then Joy got Starbucks. My labs are going to test my anemic because I am chronic anemic. When I'm pregnant with kids, I become chronic anemic. When I'm not pregnant, not so much chronic anemic, but my anemia levels get really low. And I even had to deal with that anemia being, I wish I would have vlogged like I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. I wish I would have vlogged like all the way my whole I was supposed to be vlogging my whole 6-month process of pre-op for the gastric sleeve so that y'all could have seen me from start all the way to now, all the way to the end, you know, all the way until I actually reach my 100-pound weight loss goal. Everything that I'm doing with my weight loss journey pertaining to my health and how I want my body to look and how I want to feel about myself, I'm vlogging it. So it's all a process. Hey Jules, Clarissa Louise clocking in. I'm sitting across the street from my car wash job. I'm on my second gym beam. This is my second and last gym beam. I was clocking in to tell y'all that when I go over here to the car wash meeting, how about I might have to not work here no more. And excuse me if I'm not looking in the phone, in the camera at y'all like I normally do, but I'm out in public and I'm watching my surroundings and watching stuff. So now my car wash job, it might conflict because of the mandatory overtime. And I'm like, God, I thought the universe wanted me to be great. I thought you wanted me to be great.
I thought you wanted me to be great. I thought you wanted me to be great.
Oh, my leg. Okay, because I'm in the finance department, right? I'm in the BCOE. I can say that now. I'm in the BCOE. Okay. So because I'm in the business finance department, we gotta work. We gotta make sure that before we end the month, we have to make sure all of our invoices are billed, because if everything is not billed by the end of the month, then that revenue that we don't bill, if we don't bill it, do not count for that month, and we have a quota to meet for every month. She told me I can make my own schedule. She said I could start from 6. She say some of the women start at like 6 a.m. They do 6 to 3, 6 to 2, and then when they work 12-hour shifts, they may do 6 to 6. So
they gonna have food up here tonight.
Y'all see how I'm ODD? OCD? What it's called? Listen, this is my second one. Why I can't talk?
and then when we do our 12-hour shifts, I would have to work a 6 to 6, and that's what a conflict. Ooh, see, that's why I'm glad I'm repeating it to y'all. When I have to work the 12-hour shift, it's not possible for me to come work the car wash, because what's the point of me coming in? What's the point of me clocking out from my remote job and then coming over here at 6:30, 7:30, and we close at 8. My thing is even with my full-time job, my overtime is mandatory, sometimes on Saturdays, sometimes on Sundays, for 4 hours apiece. Now that I have,
I mean, in which I'm not complaining, for the simple fact that this mandatory overtime is just like me working another part-time job.
therefore, it actually, I ain't even gonna say kinda, it makes up for the money that I will be getting paid at the car wash and some. I'm gonna go ahead and have this meeting with her and let her make a decision, and then that'll help me make my decision on what we need to do with the scheduling, or if I can even work at this car wash, and we'll just go from there. And until the next video, guys, let those lights shine bright, because we all are jewels in God's eyesight. Bye, jewels.